So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jorginho cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Baggio!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Nedved. He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Roberto Baggio. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He can run onto that. Makaleli. Groningen finding their passes. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. It's Drogba! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saliba cuts out the pass. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Cannavaro. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Nedved! Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That's a sharp pass. Neymar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Drogba.
That's going in strongly.
No foul, says the referee. Jorginho. And that's been intercepted. And it's Drogba. Gets his pass. It's Nedved! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Griezmann with the clearance. Still just a single goal between the sides. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, good-looking ball. Roberto Baggio. Nedved. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
It's a good spell of possession, this. He's played him through. And the shot! It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting. Shot a goal! Goal! Groningen! Into the lead once more.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Groningen take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in.
Groningen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And here's Haaland.
Groningen can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
It's a throw-in. Haaland. Albertini.
Added minute has been indicated.
Belletti. And that has been clubbed away. And that's it. Groningen pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Drogba! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. Victoria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quality ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good spot. He's seen the run. Now it's Roberto Baggio! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Groningen are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And now he has two.
Tarçı, murga hasaydı.
1.5 inches in length, and that's
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Palmer! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Nunez. Puyol defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And they're back on the ball again. Hakimi. Nico Williams could try cutting inside here. But that has not gone well. Interesting ball. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Clips it so gently. It's Basho! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw. And it's Groningen who take the lead. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he was quick to react. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Baggio.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Hakimi. And it's Pirlo. Nicely aimed pass.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
He's tried one! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Makelele brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Saka. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Palmer. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's neat. And he's managed to get free. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Groningen leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Groningen definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Sneijder. Oh, good-looking ball. Nedved. Saka gets over and intercepts. And it's Sneijder. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pirlo. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Makaleli. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spread neatly. Dembele pinches it off him. Groningen perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. That's very neat. Big chance! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Rodri. No way through there. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He shifted it to the flank. Pirlo. Out towards the flank.
Has been indicated.
And a header! They want to be quick. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, he's certain.
The whistle has gone and it is all over. Groningen are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of... And he's had a hit! Oh, that's fabulous!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well read, nice interception. Distributed tidily. It's a good run down the right. And he skips past his man. Now it's Del Piero. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Suarez. Lewis. Great hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo with the short one. Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Brighton have it back. Nedved! Costa Curta. He could be in here. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's through, and the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Groningen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Want to throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Luis Suarez. Nedved. It's a really well-measured ball. Great work on the overlap. That's a decent clearance. Makaleli. Now it's Drogba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Groningen in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baggio proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pirlo gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Overhits and out of play. Early ball out from the back. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pirlo. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
It's Drogba!
The attendance
Luis
is
Suarez.
71,898.
It's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he put it away? They are rampant. And surely that settles it.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Didier Drogba.
Groningen find a position of real strength now.
Number 15.
Schneider.
Number 2.
Haaland. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Number
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Groningen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. Number 9.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Maldini.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Del Piero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Haaland. Pirlo. Groningen are almost home and dry now.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pirlo. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. What a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. Shevchenko!
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Lampard. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. There's the hit! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he can clear it away. And the pass is intercepted. That's been cut out. Well played. Busquets. Looking for the run. Drogba, he's found and the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Groningen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's the chance to counter. Maldini. That's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And it's Nedved. Groningen finding their path. Now the finish! He scored! Groningen back on level terms.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli. Gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be
Nedved.
1 minute added time.
Vieira calmly anticipates. And there's the end of the first half. Groningen head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No reported change to either side during the break. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now that's well seen too. And that has been knocked clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pirlo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Shevchenko.
This match was 71,888.
Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Roberto Baggio has found the net here, of course. Looking for the runner. Busquets. And it's Del Piero. Kaká. Oh, that's nice. Del Piero. Brilliantly cut out. Played with speed from back to front. Drogba.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He can run onto that. Good read, needed to be. Drogba. That is good alertness. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba. That's Busquets. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's got away. Nedved. Nice ball, and he might be in here. He's got the shot away!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quality ball. And here's Baggio. That's a decent clearance. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give it.
Never justify my feelings.
This is a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. We have already started here. He gets big! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
What a great header. Got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Groningen are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Drogba! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Pirlo just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Eto'o chasing after it. Pull it. And it's Bale. Just eases him off the ball. Busquets. Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Groningen are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Fiddles it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. It's run loose here. Pirlo. Interesting ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, given away. Bale! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's had a shot! He scores!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Gets his pass away. Busquets. Makaleli. And he was quick to react. And it's Bale. Perez.
Lam really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And that has been knocked clear. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And we hit half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we are back on the way.
Groningen really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Makaleli. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard makes the interception and claimed it back swiftly. Driving forward. Driving through. Decent hit! It's in! Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And the pass is into... It's Basho! Goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Bale.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Groningen get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Substitution in
Schmeichel punts it upfield. Now it's Eto. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's been picked at Rummenigge! No mistake! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a sweet ball, that, and that could set him on his way. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, smashing header! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Threads one in. Busquets did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that was vital. Thuram.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And here's Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rummenigge finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Hullet taking his leave here, having got himself on the score. And that's that. Groningen have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was